When trading on GDAX, everyone should be doing this. What am I talking about? I'm talking about trading trend lines. Now, with GDAX, the software does not come with any kind of the platform does not come with any way of trading trend lines or drawing trend lines, but it's just something I do naturally. I've drawn enough trend lines in my life. I do it naturally, and I think everybody can do it. A trend line for me would look something like this on GDAX. So what does this tell me, and what is a trend line exactly? A trend line is basically a line that shows the trend, and what it has to do to be validated is touch at least twice, and the more you touch it, the more it becomes valid. Years ago, when I was working under my mentor 20 some odd years ago, he had a real simple trading strategy. He would just simply draw trend lines and let his stock go, or actually he was trading commodities at the time. He'd let it go, and when it would break the trend line, he would close. If potentially he looked at one more indicator, he potentially would go with the break of the trend line to an opposite position, which is okay. That's not a bad strategy. That's not my trading strategy. As a matter of fact, I never draw trend lines into my trading strategy, but the thing I keep in my mind at all times is the same thing my mentor told me. I create a mental trend line. So in my mind, if I'm looking at this chart, I create a mental trend line right here. I'll drop back in there for you guys. Basically right along in there. So everything's going well. When this Bitcoin breaks right here, it's not perfect trend line. Let me try to redraw that again. So when this Bitcoin breaks and closes below this trend line, to me that's a time that I will get out of this stock, or get out of this commodity, or get out of this Bitcoin, whatever I'm trading, and I will sell and get ready to go down. Potentially, I could draw a trend line here. If I decided to short this market, I would short it, and whenever this trend line breaks and closes above the trend line, I would get out of that position. Again, this isn't totally a trading strategy, but it's something that I use in all of my trades. And when I'm looking at GDAX, I'm mentally seeing these trend lines. I'm seeing a trend line here. Did it break? I'm seeing a trend line here. Did it break? I'm seeing a trend line here. And as long as, if I'm in a long position or a bullish position, I'm good until the moment it closes below this trend line. That's a signal for me to get out and take my profits. If you look at things a lot, you can see trend lines have different meanings. Like this trend line, I dropped between these 2 points. It's validated between these points. This is the third time it hits right here. It's validated even more. Trend lines go on forever, and you can see that there's a little something to these in a long-term play. As this trend line breaks and it comes down, here it hits resistance on this trend line. It follows this trend line up, goes down, it comes back up, and hits it again. You could do this move here. If you're going up, it breaks, you get out of it, goes down, hits resistance here. To me, I can go back on any stock or any commodity or any crypto and create a situation where it looks like this trend line is so magical that it showed this resistance here, it showed how it would turn and go back up here and stop. But in the real world, I've not had much success when I'm here and trying to predict what the market's going to do out here. When you draw in these 2 points and it gets confirmed here, you have no idea this is ever going to happen. Maybe you can be that good with trend lines. I'm not. The way I like to use them, again, is just basic, simple trend lines. It's up, breaks, I get out of there. As long as this thing stays on top of this trend line, I'm in a long position. I'm in a bullish position. Here, if I enter this market here, as long as it stays above, I'm in a bullish position. and when I get out, if it closes below, I take my profits and I'm done. What so many people do is they get in a bullish position here, and it comes down, and they hoping it's going to go back up. They're hoping it's going to go back up. They're hoping it's going to go back up. Hoping it's going to go back up, and they continue to lose money. If they'll have the simple trend line rule into effect, you take profits here, and you take your profits here. It just keeps you so much safer when you enter a trade, and that's good. Go with these trend lines to get out of a trade. Also, they give you confidence. The more you hit here, you get more confidence. So this is something everybody should be doing. Everybody should be using mental trend lines when you're trading crypto. So this is Blake Storm with sniperinvestor.com. Be sure to subscribe and ding that little bell. We will be coming out with new videos daily. We will be showing you more of the things that you need to be thinking about but really can't see on the charts. Remember, also, you must develop that mindset like a lion. You cannot be that gazelle. You can't be the guy running around scared and just hoping things don't get you. You must dominate. Remember, if you don't kill it, your family doesn't get to eat. Blake Storm, sniperinvestor.com.